Greetings all, Devious Monkey here. It is another glorious day outside, albeit, you know, hot as balls, incredibly humid. And what I wanted to talk about today was the pursuit of the almighty buck, if you will, the hustle, the constant go, 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 consumerism, buy shit, sell shit, do shit so you can buy shit and sell shit. And I think it's the reason why humans should be wiped from the planet. We've commodified everything. Everything can be bought and sold. And when it gets right down to it, you know, all these jackals that are in control of the world are just after the buck because the almighty buck gives them this perceived power. I see that in my own small, teeny, tiny little world, in that I walk around with, I guess, expensive gear. I mean, to me, it costs what it costs, you know, and I pay for it because that's what I want to do. But I don't acquire this gear so that I can shove it in somebody's face and say, hey, my gear's better than you. We all know most of my videos suck and I've got really good gear. I'm learning, and that's why I've got what I've got, and that's why I do what I do. And that sort of leads me to the point, is that I do this because I love doing it. I love buying gear and testing it out and putting things together to, I guess, make it easier for me because I struggle with my creativity and how to create things and how to put a product out there, so to speak, that people will want to consume. That's a horrible way of putting it, but that's kind of the way it is. And I've said it before, I didn't start this channel. I'm not doing this to get sponsors, to get 1 million followers so I can get brand deals and have free shit sent to me and all that kind of stuff. I'm doing this for the sheer joy and love of creating. I mean, the minute I first picked up a camera 15 years ago, but when I picked up my first DSLR, I was hooked. I was hooked on creating, the creative process, the stuff that went through my mind that I then tried to create in reality. That's always been my pursuit. It wasn't so that, hey man, I need to take a picture of this chick so I can sell and make money off of it and all that kind of stuff. The few times that I actually monetized my creations, it sucked my soul out and it made me hate photography. And I knew I didn't want to go down that road again. So many people on YouTube are constantly, you know, it's the whole reason they create it. It's the whole reason they do this. It's the whole reason they get hung up in watching their favorite influencers tell them that they need to go out and buy a really expensive camera and an expensive lens and an expensive this and that and the other thing, and that they go out there and want to sell their kidneys. How many times have I said that? Because how many times have I seen it and heard it? They want to go out and sell their kidneys to get these new crazy cameras and all this gear that they don't need, that they wouldn't know how to use even if they had it. And that is so far above for what they're doing that it's ridiculous. And that's the world that we live in now. Everything is monetized and everything is about consumerism and buying shit and getting more than everybody else. And I ain't doing that. That's not my job. I'm not doing that. I ain't getting paid. I'm not getting paid to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting sponsored to do that. Why would I talk about that? I'm not sponsored by anybody. Although I guess I do have an affiliate link with Small Rig. Most of the times I forget to put it in my descriptions anyways, and I doubt anybody's ever gonna buy anything from Small Rig through my link. And I don't give a shit because I just don't. I mean, hopefully you can get a discount or you can find some stuff that's cool, and that's the whole reason that I show you everything that I have. This rig right now that I have built, that's almost done, next week I'll get the last remaining bit, the power bit, to make this a full-on cinema rig, so to speak. But right now, it is all put together with Small Rig items. I have a Small Rig cage for my A6600. I have a Small Rig cage for my Ninja 5. I have Small Rig handles, Small Rig cable ties, Small Rig handles, Small Rig monitor mounts. You get the point? And in fact, I just took a picture of myself to put on Instagram using a Small Rig phone holder that I was able to slide into my tripod mount there. Okay, so I dig Small Rig. And I've never been afraid to tell you that. I've never been afraid to link to it. And I'll link to all these parts when I make this video showing you my build out. Sorry, I have to be careful because I'm right at the edge of the water and I'm not paying attention enough that I might actually take a tumble. Plus the ground is really uneven and it sucks. Anyways, I don't get paid by Sony, but I love their stuff. I've had several Sony cameras, we'll put it that way. Sony lenses, I use SanDisk. Now I've got Atomos. I'm gonna be getting Indie Pro Tools stuff for the power setup. And I'm not afraid to tell you that. I'm not gonna try to hide that. And I'm not gonna take away from the fact that I love it all and I wanna share this gear with you and hope that it helps you out. And that's kind of where I'm going with all this stuff. I have this YouTube channel right now, and we all know that at the base of this channel that I'm building it on is being a creator, a disabled creator, trying to create things when you have a body that doesn't cooperate. That's what it gets down to. I want to help people that have physical and mental challenges break through that shit, or at least ooze over it a little bit and get out there and do something cool, like create videos, like create amazing pictures, create amazing music, create whatever it is that you want. I'm here to show you that despite the fact that I've been in sometimes debilitating pain and unable to walk at times, that you can try to get past that and still create and still do something to put out into the world that's good. And you don't have to get paid to do it. Anytime I've tried to monetize things, I've ended up just a little bit more miserable than when I just did it for the fun of it. And that's what happened with my photography, to the point that I didn't touch a camera for over a year until a friend of me asked me to do a photo shoot with her, and that broke me out of that. And since then, I don't charge for anything. I just go out and I create. That's my challenge to you. Find something that you actually love to do that isn't about buying and selling, that isn't about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's not good to have drive and to have hustle and to go out there and try to, be the best at whatever you can do. And some people, yeah, you want to make money and all that kind of stuff, but try not to have that be the only reason you're doing it. There's nothing wrong with making money. I love money. Look how much I love to spend it. I can't spend it if I don't make it. But all that's secondary. This pursuit of money, and I always say, yeah, okay, I lost that money or whatever, or you know what, no matter what, I always find a way to make more money. I'm not afraid to work hard to make money, but it isn't just about making money. The only reason I'm out there hustling at my job to make money is so that I can buy cool toys and go out there and create. Please, please, whatever you do, don't lose your passion. Don't turn your hobbies into the pursuit of the almighty buck. I've been there, and it does nothing but suck your soul away and make you miserable, and then you'll end up hating something that you really loved, and you might keep the world from seeing something really spectacular that you can create. That's my message for today. Off my soapbox. That's it, kids. That's all I got for you today. As always, thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. And remember, kids, forward and up.